first time I interviewed Lou Dobbs, I gave him a hard time for criticizing outsourcing and free trade.
This country cannot even clothe itself. 96% of our apparel is imported.
But that's okay. We have more choices for less money.
When was the last time you bought a suit of clothes? Because if your prices went down, I would be shocked.
Be shocked then. Here's the Labor Department's price index for clothing. It's gone down and down.
Not surprisingly, Dobbs didn't like what I'd said about him. On his radio show, he said this about me.
What a self-important ass. You know, he is just unbelievable. He doesn't understand basic economics. He's just a silly little, trick waiting to do some sort of libertarian flip. I mean, he's just unbelievable. I just can't wait to, till he starts blowing bubbles on the air. That's just about all he's equipped to do.
And here we are together in our new job having a discourse. Isn't Fox great? Isn't America great that we can debate?
Yes to both of those, and isn't John Stossel great to have a sense of humor that carries over so many decades? It's great to work with you. And I must have been a little exercised at the moment. I don't know what about. I'm sure it was entirely unjustified.
Okay, I won that one then. So let's go to.
Well, I didn't know you were going to keep score, so now we'll have to. Wait a minute. What is this? This is.
We're going to talk about immigration.
Looks combative.
This is combative because I think we disagree on immigration. How would you protect the border? You want?
How would I protect the border?
More policing of the border.
Oh, here's the way I would start. I would have a meeting between two presidents, the presidents of Mexico and the United States. They would meet to find out exactly what is the plan of Mexico for the population of America. Exactly whom do you want to be citizens of our country, and we will do as we have before. We will simply bow down before you, Mexico, and allow you to do whatever you wish.
What do you mean?
I mean, the Mexican government is deciding who comes into our country. They are exporting just about 10% of their population into the United States. Does the government decide?
Aren't these individuals who are sneaking in?
Oh, wait, no, they're not sneaking in. No. You oppose the government being involved. Here. You don't want it to be the U.S. government because you're libertarian. Therefore, we bow down and we let Mexico decide what our immigration policy is. And you call that libertarian freedom.
Well, some of it. Just to be clear, this libertarian would say we need borders and we need border protection now because people want to come in here and murder us, and because we have a welfare state and some will come into freeload. There was a time we would have said open immigration, let goods and people cross borders.
About 1870 would have been about right.
Are immigrants in general good for America?
Immigrants are great for America. But America is great for immigrants. And America is so great that we have a government, a society that makes decisions about who we want to work in this country. Come to our country, we will warmly embrace you. We just want a couple of things. Don't change our society. Don't demand we speak your language. Let us, if we may, help you speak ours.
How about a path to let them become legal?
How about this? A path that acknowledges their responsibilities to become citizens and to put them in a position behind everyone who has been in that legal line.
So they'd have to leave the country and apply from scratch.
I know, that sounds so harsh and inhuman. It's almost torture, isn't it?
It sounds impractical.
Now impractical becomes the standard.
Lou just published a new book called Border War. It's fiction. A thriller, but a lead character is TV host Ted Dempsey, and he sure sounds like you talking about you, Lou.
Oh, I never do that.
Left and right wingers both tried to shut him up on illegal immigration, trying to paint Dempsey as an economic isolationist, a protectionist, a racist.
My goodness.
That's kind of what's happened when you were at CNN. This happened to you?
They tell me. The fact of the matter is that it is fiction. There's a certain composite, and when you mentioned that old place, you were at an old place, I remember.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is I'm in such a happy new place. I much prefer.
One section of his new book says Border Patrol agents are assigned an impossible job, informed they wouldn't be allowed to actually secure the border, and told not to apprehend too many undocumented people or risk their careers if they tried.
Update.
Really?
Now they're being told not to apprehend them at all. Internal enforcement of immigration laws has been suspended by this administration.
Well, I hear they're deporting more people than Bush did.
Do you really? They've cooked the books, and that in fact they acknowledged their numbers were phony.
But they're still deporting people.
Well, you got me there.